Back in the team at Morecambe. It must have been a happy bus journey home, after the party, because the party was obviously at Morecambe as well, but equally after the result as well.
Yeah, definitely. It was when Pelly scored that second goal. I think it was a big relief as well. I think we definitely deserved something from the game, and I think when they did go down to 10 men, we done all the right things, and we looked like there was only going to be one team that went on to win the game. So yeah, as you said, the bus journey was back to how we used to it being, really.
Dare I say, was it almost playground football in the second half, where it was less about tactics and more about just going out and enjoying it?
Yeah, a little bit. I think we all definitely did enjoy that second half as well. At times, the shape we had was something we haven't played before, where we had Cranny and Dickey both getting on, and me and Stoz were sort of trying to serve, and sort of along with Downsy and Pars, and then you had Pelly, Morgs and Billy sort of trying to grab the goals. So yeah, it was a little bit all over the place at times, but in a good way. And yeah, it was just good to see the ball going the back of the net, really.
At the start of the season, you had the problems with your teeth, which were well documented.
Yeah.
How would you sum up your first half of the season? Because it's not been a case of you being in the side regularly, which was what was happening last year.
No, yeah, a bit frustrating. Obviously, that, as you mentioned, that first month was very frustrating, having to watch all the games. And then I felt like I had an half decent run in the side, and then through whatever reason, sort of dropped out. And now, hopefully, after that win against Morecambe, I really need to push on now and sort of hit the ground running for this second half of the season. I think last season I sort of done it the other way around and had a good first half and sort of fizzled out a little bit second half. So hopefully I can do it the other way around, and it needs to be the other way around, really. Hopefully I can start contributing more with goals and assists, and with that comes more minutes on the pitch, and then it gives you like more opportunity to do that.
Have you had a clearer picture, or do you have a clearer picture now about, in a sense, why you weren't in the side and what you need to do?
Yeah, I think obviously I've had conversation with the gaffer about what I do need to do to get in the side, and I know for me my game is all about getting on the ball, making things happen, bringing that energy to the side, and as I've just mentioned, ultimately providing and scoring goals. And I was doing that a lot last year up until Christmas. So hopefully I can weigh in with goals and assists this second half of the season.
After the win at Grimsby, you backed that up with a home game against Blackpool, which was actually a decent game and actually a good point at the end of it. The key after this next league win is, can you get maybe one or two more wins off the back of it, isn't it?
Yeah, especially with the two home games coming up as well. I think we've got to look at that, and the home form I think is going to be massive now. We've got to make sure that every team, like last year, comes to our place and sort of sees it as a draw, as a good result for them. So I think we've got to proper nail down this home form now and really kick on, because I don't think there's any reason why we can't.
And is Gary setting targets? Is a strange thing to say, but is he looking at positions in the table or points, or is he just parking that and saying, look, I know it's boring, but next match?
Yeah, one game at a time. I think really. We all know how tight the league is as well, and I think if we can get that next couple of wins that everyone's talking about, I think we will start sort of looking up the table as well. And if we can sort of get into that mid-table sort of part of it, I think that we'll only be looking one way. So I think that's the aim, really.
What do you know of Barnet? Very much?
Oh, not a lot, really. Can't really tell you much.
So there's no. I mean, given that you're from where you're from and where they are geographically, there's nobody there who you know.
No. Obviously, we'll find out about them with the meetings we'll do, but yeah, no connection there. Don't really know any players either.
Okay, thank you.
Are you aware of your lucky charm status in this squad? I think the games you've started, I think there's only been 4 or 5 defeats in nearly 2 years.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I was I see Dylan the other day, and I did, because I see what you wrote, and I see Dylan the other day, and I was telling him about it. So yeah, I was aware. Yeah, as I said, it's a good stat to have, and hopefully I can stay in the team now, and with that bring that lucky charm, if you like, and keep winning, and as you said, not losing games.
How is Dylan? Because he's in the side at Charlton. I
Yeah,
think that's his dream come true, isn't it?
Yeah, he's all right. I've already heard that I think he's had 5 League One games now, and he tells me every day. So no, yeah, he's doing all right.
Last Christmas, you scored the winner against Torquay in a crucial game. You had 2 wins in two games. One Forest Green lost one, so it was a time that you moved significantly in the table. 2 home games coming now. Is there the same chance to do that, albeit at the other end?
Yeah, definitely. As I said, I think home form's going to be massive, and we have got to make it sort of a fortress, as you like, as we did last season. I think every team that come to our place last season was thinking a point is a good result, and I think if we can get into that mentality, then teams will be coming sort of on the back foot already, and I think that's what we need to do, especially over this busy period, which is always in football every season is really important.
And what's going to be the mood in training the next couple of days? The gaffer's just told us that he's yet to give you Christmas Day off, and he wants to see you being lively in today and tomorrow before he even thinks about giving you the day off.
Yeah,
Is that going to inspire a few?
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure it will be lively. Obviously, coming off the back of a well needed win, it has been lively the last couple of days. So yeah, I'm sure it will be leading up to the game Boxing Day.
Has the Morecambe win just lifted a bit of pressure, maybe? It just sort of eased minds after a poor run?
Yeah, a little bit. As I said, the second goal went in, and I think everyone felt a little bit relieved, especially when the final whistle went as well. I think league positions can sometimes sort of get on top of people and sort of make you overthink things a little bit, and maybe we did do that, and sort of putting too much pressure on ourselves in a way. I think, as you said, in that second half, we just sort of went out and just played, didn't think about anything. And I think we've sort of shown that it ain't easy to play against 10 men. I think we've gone down to 10 men a few times this season and sort of proved that it ain't easy. And I thought that second half, no disrespect to Morecambe, but we did make it look quite easy playing against 10 men. So I think we just got to keep that forward momentum and as you said, yeah, sort of throw the coaching book away in sort of one aspect and just sort of relax and play our game.
If you're in the flat on Christmas Day, who's going to be doing the cooking?
Well, it ain't going to be Bill, because he's still got washing up there from 2 weeks ago, so it won't be him. He don't do nothing. It might be Barch, but yeah, we lost our chef, so I don't know. Me and Barch might have to chip in.
Turkey in the works or something more sensible?
I don't know. We might have to ring Deliveroo up, see if they do a Christmas dinner.
Cheers, mate.